I'm gonna be honest with y'all. At first glance, a lot of these pitchers are cheeks, so I'm not really gonna go too deep into the playoff to the pitchers because I'm only right now Glass now. I don't mind getting to him. Um, Blanco is fine. Rasmussen, I don't mind taking a shot on him because it's Pittsburgh. And Bowden Francis, those four guys are fine. You can mix and match them however you like. The rest of these guys, I'm scared to death of, to be honest with you. No Mikolos for me, no Holmes for me. I've seen a lot of these guys get light up so much that, or get lit up so much. I don't even want to play. I don't even want to play that game, to be honest with you. So, like I said, on this slate right now, Glasnow, Blanco, Rasmussen, Francis are the four that I like, and Rasmussen's on the bottom of that. To be honest with you, I know he's priced up like he's an ace, but I don't know about all that. Same thing with Joe Bay, 8.8K. I'm scared to death to pay that for him. I know he's been playing well in the Grapefruit League. That's Joe Bay, but he still got a little bit of a reputation of getting lit up. So, you know what? If you play him and he does fine, that's great. But I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death of pitchers that give up multiple runs, like time after time after time. I want at least a chance to cash. So if I got to pay up for Glass now, fine. I'll find value in the bats. As far as stacks go, we're definitely stacking against where's the Mikolas. So get Ward and get Trout, get them ready. Rengifo, whoever you could get them ready to go. I don't even know who this is. Fifth starter, Moldazinski. I don't have any information on this guy. I'm not going to tell you stack against him, but I don't really have too much information on him. If you really want to play him, hit me up sometime tomorrow in the chat, and I should have more information on Carmen Moldazinski. But we're definitely loading up against Ortiz with the Padres. We're definitely loading up with Dodgers. We're loading up with, not loading up, but give me some Angels. I don't want to stack a whole Angel squad. Just give me a few. Give me some Toronto bats. Like I tell y'all what to do. Just find the weakest pitchers and just stack against them. But not every team you want to stack. Like I don't want to stack it. The Angels might be low owned if you do a full stack, but I don't want to do all that. Just give me Trout. Give me Ward if he's gonna bat in front of him, and then let me get to some other pieces. You feel me? And right now, what I've been doing look, everybody got a different play style. Every night, I'm playing Judge, Otani, or Bobby Witt. I'm shoving them in at least one lineup. You know these guys are expensive, so you got to get a little creative. You see what Judge is doing. The next Yankee slate, I'm gonna be shoving Judge up my ass again. Pause. If both the Yankees and the Dodgers are playing, I'll have Judge in one line and Otani in another. Because these guys right now, they're going to get priced up. Remember, Otani and Judge were like 7K at one point on DK. Judge was like 4,500 opening day. That's a crime. They're going to get priced up. So you must just play them as much as you can. Because they're not normal. These guys are the best in the business. And if they have a multiple home run game and you don't have them, you're not cashing. So better start incorporating Judge, Otani, and then to a lesser degree, Bobby Witt and Soto. Who else is here? All right, let's get some catchers. Let's just get a few catchers and let's go. Not gonna hold y'all up. Riley's always in play. Diaz is in play. Will Smith, Langoliers, obviously. Happy, I don't mind. What else? Pagas in the bottom of that lineup. You wanna put some other Cardinals around him. I don't mind it. So the bottom of the St. Louis batting order. I don't mind that. What you got to do is, in MLB, it's a little bit different from NBA. Whereas in NBA, if a player has a great game, he could go the very next game and have a shitty game. Hitters in MLB, when they have a good game, that means that they're seeing the ball well. When they're seeing the ball well, usually they're gonna hit well for a few games. You wanna be on top of it, right? So keep that in mind. Let's go to first base. Ohtani, Guerrero, Freeman, all obvious plays. Looks like Atlanta's back to doing what Atlanta was doing last season, much or nothing. Look, Olsen's in play, but I don't want to do what I did last season. Keep playing Atlanta, waiting for them to show up, and then just having empty spaces, empty spots, in my lineup. So when Atlanta figures it out, I'll come back to Atlanta. I'm not saying that I won't have any Atlanta pieces, but I'm not going out of my way to play them. In MLB, you go out of your way to play certain players. Walker's in play. Contreras. I think Manzardo. I don't know if Manzardo is starting. Arraez is in play. You throw him in a Padres stat. Soderstrom, if he's in the lineup, I think he's batting fifth. Soderstrom is fine. Let's go to second base. Edman, Altuve, Lau, Rengifo, like I mentioned earlier, Horner. I've been playing a lot of Jimenez, a lot of what's his name from Baltimore? Why can't I think of him? Santander. Been playing a lot of Jimenez and Santander. I was at second base. I wanted to come back to Albies. I have a habit of playing Albies in a one-off when I do play. If I do play a Brave, that's probably because second base, for whatever reason on that slate, wouldn't be that. What's the word I'm looking for? Not the best players at second base. So I'll sometimes end up with Albies. But on this slate, Rengifo, Jimenez, Polanco stand out. Donovan stands out. The second baseman look good today, or on this slate at a mid-range price. So I may not get to Albies at all. Let's go to third base. Machado, Caminero, Riley, Muncy. Well, let me back that up. Caminero, Machado, Muncy, Chapman, Paredes, Arenado. If you end up with Riley, fine. And not only is the Braves, they will lead you astray, they're still going up against Glass now. So I'm really probably not even going to get to any Braves, to be honest with you. Because I'm not going to really stack bats against my pitcher if I don't have to. I know people do it to get different. I don't really think you need to do that right now. Moncada, only because it's Mikolas, fine. And third base is a little bit weak. All right. Before we go to shortstop, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're having a hard time at MLB, you want me to send you my finalized, optimal, updated plays or lineups right before first pitch, no problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats to open. Everything else is in the description. We could go to shortstop, and then we could wrap this up. Betts is in play. Abrams. I like Francis, but Abrams in the non-Francis lineup, fine, no problem. Look, like I said, any pitcher could get got. So just let your lineups tell the story. We're gonna stat two, 3, 4 guys. Just make it make sense. If you want to bat, you want to put lead off, then the third guy, then the fifth guy, and hope that you get some people on base. Cool. When I first started playing MLB DFS, I used to be scared to play people at the bottom of the order because they get less hits, they get less shots. But I don't mind doing it now, especially on DK. You could fit who you want on FanDuel most of the time, unless you're playing Judge or Otani, right? But on DK, it's kind of hard when the batters are 6,100, 6,300. So you got to make it. You got to really tell a story. Like you got to really say to yourself, all right, I'm gonna play the bottom of the Cardinals order, 7, 7, 8, whatever, 7, 8, 9, whatever, however you want to do it. Then you try to wrap it around with at least a 1 or a 2. That way if they get on base, the leadoff hitter or the next guy can bring them home. Bring them home. So you kind of want to tell a story, especially in your DK lineups. All right, let's see if there's any more shortstops we interested in. So Betts, Abrams in your non-Francis lineups, Edman. I don't play Bichette, to be honest with you. I don't trust him. I don't play him. Adamias, Swanson, Bogarts, Caballero. Sweeney, if you're desperate, 2,500. All right, let's go to outfield. Let's wrap this bad boy up. The first couple guys are obvious plays. Otani, Tucker, Alvarez, Rooker, Trout, Rodriguez, Tatis. Tatis is absolutely in play. Santander's in play. I haven't got the Butler yet, but I'll get there soon, buddy. Reynolds in a non-Rasmussen lineup, no problem. Reynolds and Ortiz maybe. Suzuki's in play. I'm going to pair him up with Happ and Tucker. Let's see. Teoscar Hernandez in the Otani lineup makes sense. Riley Green is okay. Taylor Ward, pair him up with Trout. Quan is fine. Carpenter and Green. I haven't gotten a Springer yet. Lane Thomas is fine for value or for mid-range. I've been playing a lot of Lars Nootbaar. Cruz is fine in the non-Francis lineup. Like, these outfielders are fine. I've been playing too much Robles because he's been on the late slate. What else? So, like I said before I go, what I do, I spend up for my infielders, catcher, especially catcher. I don't play around with catcher. Spend up for my catcher, first base, second and third, and shortstop if I have to. Then I pay down in the outfield, unless it's like, unless it's like Judge or Otani. I don't mind finding a cheapie in the outfield. And that brings, that brings the rest of my lineup together. And that's how I do it. Look, everybody has their ways of doing it. There's no right way. There's no wrong way. I just tell y'all how I do it because a lot of people tell me that they have no idea how to play MLB DFS. You feel me? So I just try to give out a little bit of tips so I can help my people out. But I'm going to go in and get out of here. I held y'all way too long. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I'm going to go in and get out of here. Let y'all get back to y'all Monday morning. And I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.